Little did this small business owner know, there was an armed Ricky Hand lurking the building. As Ricky began to make his way to the door, he's greeted by the owner who is armed and begins firing to scare Ricky off. After this failed robbery attempt, the shop owner called the police to inform them that there had just been a robbery attempt that resulted in a man getting shot.
Hit him with the blick!
Yeah, this is John's drive-thru, West Main Street. Guy just...
Bruh, that man's a savage. He ain't startled. He ain't none of that. He still got the pistol up like this. Yeah, you know, this is me. It's the usual. All that popped at a nigga, you know. It ain't shit. Yeah, man, you ain't even got to bring nobody. His punk ass ran off. What a hard ass house party. Get it started in my... No, I'm just playing, man. It's your boy. Live from Kwame, I'm back. Hey, I really wish I could sing. I've been rapping my whole life. I really wish I could sing. If I can sing, I wouldn't have to try to do YouTube. If I could sing, oh man, what? I would have been rich. I would have been had whatever I wanted. Now just playing. I'm chatting too much. This is part 2. Did part 1 already. Crazy courtroom moments of all time. This is part 2. I told you I was gonna do part 2, so here go to part 2. But if you haven't already, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, post notifications, do all that, because I'm trying to be consistent. So I'm doing too much talking. Here we go.
It's the case of Jordan Foss.
Back on his ugly ass face. I stopped right here. I'm back on his ugly ass face. Oh, I can't curse in the first 25 seconds, can I? It don't matter. Don't curse.
This is Jordan Foss.
I'm sorry. I wish it was me. I did not deserve it. I did.
Facing charges for manslaughter in Fort
Damn! Nah, that photo fake.
Lauderdale, Florida. The 22-year-old was found guilty of DUI manslaughter in a 2014 crash that claimed the life of 6-year-old Santiago Geraldo. Foss, shaking uncontrollably as he entered the courtroom with his family, had a blood alcohol level of 0.21%, which is more than courtroom with his family.
Look at her face. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, young man.
Foss, shaking uncontrollably as he entered the courtroom with his...
Look at her face. Oh, she wish you was dead, big dog. She wish you was out of there. She wish death on you. And I can't say I blame her. It was probably her kid. You took her kid away because your ass want to get drunk and drive, drink and drive. Hey, if you sit back and think about it, right? You go to the bar. You're not supposed to drink and drive. Why do bars have parking lots? Think about that. You tell me why in the comments. Why do bars have parking lots? Don't even worry about it.
His family had a blood alcohol level of 0.21%, which is more than twice the legal limit. He was traveling over 90 miles per hour on Sterling Road when he crashed his 2004 Infiniti G35 into another vehicle at Davie Road just before midnight on October 3rd, 2014. Prosecutors had sought the maximum sentence for the crime. Fuss' attorney argued for a reduced sentence, stating that his client had been so remorseful that he had contemplated suicide. However, prosecutors stated that Fuss had admitted to using alcohol and smoking marijuana.
Man, come on, bro. I know I'm tired of stopping. I am tired of stopping, but when it comes to a child, I want to stop because I want to not educate, but it's people is only sorry because they get caught. Most of the time. They ain't sorry because it happened. Oh, let me take it back. They could be sorry that it happened, but they don't think ahead. They don't think about what's going to happen in your actions, if that make any sense. If you know, oh, damn, I'm drinking too much, but I'm still finna drive 90 miles an hour. You know that you under the influence. Now you sorry. Now them turds and stuff. If I was a judge, don't matter. Boom. Hey, man, get him up out of here. Man, pack that man up, man. Get him up out of here, bro. Get up. That lady can't see her son because of you. Because of yo want to be drunk. Whatever you drinking. Modelo, whatever the hell you drinking. Rum. Ain't no Hennessy. We know that. Ain't no 1942. We know that. It was either rum, scotch. No, just flat.
Honest since the crash. The Giraldo family cried in court while the defense argued for a lighter sentence.
Yeah.
Santiago's father took the stand and had this to say while staring directly into Jordan's eyes.
I want you
I
dead.
forgive you, because I can't. He didn't just take my son's life, he took mine too.
During the trial, Fuss can be seen apologizing to the victim's family in tears.
I'm sorry. I wish it was me. He did not deserve it. I did.
He also expressed
Hey,
his
he
love for
probably
his
do
family
mean that
members and
too.
girlfriend,
But them
who he
tears
met
ain't gonna-
online after the crash.
gonna bring him back, big
Then
dog.
came the verdict as Jordan was sentenced to 14 years in prison.
Court imposes the lowest permissible prison sentence allowable by Florida's Criminal Punishment Code, 14.625 years.
He continued crying as he learned his fate.
Man, come on, bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. 14 years, that little dude ain't coming back, and you just get 14 years? And people can't tell me that this system ain't fucked up. I'm pissed now. You get 14 years? People can't sit here and tell me the system ain't fucked up. Shit like that pisses me off. Motherfuckers too damn blind, too blind to see. They all... Man, bro. In 14 years, when you get out, they still gonna be without. 14 years. You get 14... Let me make sure I heard that right before I keep going off, bro. Before I keep going off, I want to make sure I heard that right.
It was me. He did not deserve it. I
Yeah,
did.
now I'm
He
pissed.
also
Shut the fuck
expressed
up.
his love for his family members and girlfriend, whom he met online after the crash. Then came the verdict as Jordan was sentenced to 14 years in prison.
Court imposed
Hold on, what
Then
did he
came
do?
his love for his family members and girlfriend, whom he met online after the crash. Then came the verdict as Jordan was sentenced to 14 years in prison.
Come
Court
on.
imposes the lowest permissible prison sentence allowable by Florida's Criminal Punishment Code, 14.625 years.
He continued crying as he learned his fate.
I love you guys.
Bruh, this man just gonna do 80% of that. Probably get out before 80%. Shit like that pisses me off. It do. Shit like that pisses me off. People gonna sit there, oh, there go Jewel get, man, fuck all that. I don't wanna hear none of that. I promise you I don't. I don't wanna hear people say I go off too much. I don't wanna hear none of that. Cause y'all ain't gonna, only thing y'all gonna do is sit there and allow this shit to happen. Oh, well, ain't nothing I can do. Shut your weak ass up. Shit like that pisses me off. Motherfuckers always saying I'm tripping, I'm this and that, man. Man, bro. But that's what I'm saying.
So much. I love you.
Fuss might have learned his lesson. However, some crimes require more than being remorseful, like in the case of Antonio Barbo, a 13-year-old who murdered his own grandmother for money to buy pizza and pot. This is Antonio Barbo, who is facing charges for murder in Wisconsin.
For
14
pizza
years
and
old,
pot?
Barbo was in court for the murder of his 78-year-old great-grandmother,
Bruh.
Barbara Olson. Rather than trying to explain what this 14-year-old monster did, let's hear it directly from the mouth of the killer.
I tried to scare her to get money and then use force if needed. An attack, I guess to kill.
The boys hid weapons in their pants before catching a ride to be dropped off at Antonio's grandma's house. What happened when the boys got inside is
Bruh.
shocking.
She knew I was on the run and she said she was gonna call my mom. He nodded and then I took the first swing.
Okay, and when you say that you took the first swing is with the hand axe?
Yes, sir.
Antonio also said that he tried to put his great-grandmother's body in a car trunk, but when he couldn't, he left it in the garage and covered it with a blanket. Judy, Barbara's granddaughter,
Bro. Big dog, big dog, big dog, big dog. If you ain't the devil that the Bible speak of, you are the devil that the Bible speaks of. You killed your grandmother with an axe because she threatened to call your mama. Come on, bro. don't wish down on people, but I hope you going through it. I hope your life a living hell. I hope every day you and that motherfucker regretting it, missing her. I hope she visits you every motherfucking day in that cell. I don't know. I just hope you going through it, bro. I do. And I hope your partner, if he had something to do with it, I hope he going through it too. I hope they beating your ass in there. I hope they beating the dog shit out of you for whooping your grandma or killing your grandma. Let me say that. Because people in jail will beat your ass if you do something to your family member because they don't have theirs. Come on, bro. Yep, I hope you're going through it.
Was the person who discovered the body. She quickly ran to a neighbor's house to call the police.
Please send an ambulance and the police. My mother is laying in the garage and there's a lot of blood and there's a blanket over her head. There's a lot of blood.
How did the blanket get over her?
I have no idea.
And how old is your mother?
She is 78.
And is she breathing?
I don't know. I can't look. The blanket is over her head and I can't look.
Okay, who's there with you?
Oh, God, the neighbor.
Okay, can the neighbor check if she's breathing?
Oh,
you don't have to go and look. You don't have to go. If your neighbor can just go and check if she's breathing.
Okay, he would like you to check.
It sounds like she has something to do with it too.
I'm working on it. I need to know if she's breathing.
While Judy and her neighbor are left frantic to call for help and try and save Barbara.
Bruh, if I found my granny, body, I wouldn't be able to speak. How the hell do people have the... I don't know, bro. I don't see how people can even speak. I can't even answer questions. Like, I don't know. Man. It don't even sound like tears coming out. You know what? Ain't even none of my business. I'm sorry.
Antonio and his accomplice used the $155 to get high and enjoy some pizza.
Man.
During the trial, you can see Barbo reading a statement, apologizing for the killing and asking for forgiveness. Barbo said he regretted his actions. Regardless of his apologies, Barbo was sentenced to life imprisonment as he continued crying. However shocking you think Barbo's case was, LaShirley Morris's case gives it a run for its money. This is LaShirley Morris, who is facing charges for murder in Atlanta. LaShirley is accused of killing 3-year-old Kwan Mason.
Come on, bro.
The cause of death was physical abuse with a baseball bat, which was later ruled...
What the fuck? Did they put the worst shit at the end of the video? Come on, bro. You killed this man with a... I didn't even read it.
As a homicide. The incident occurred October 21st, 2017, when Morris beat the boy as punishment. But what punishment could be so severe that a child is beaten to death? Well, listen here.
And then a violent death for taking a cupcake from the kitchen.
A child who was inside the home witnessed the attack and reported the events to the police.
Not awake, he's not alert.
No, he's not alert. He was breathing at first. Now he's not breathing.
Morris's sister, Glendria Morris, was also charged in the child's death because she did not intervene during the incident. The victim, Kwan Mason, lived with Glendria Morris, who was also his legal guardian at the time of the alleged killing. Kwan and 3 of his siblings entered the Division of Family and Child Services care after their mother was arrested on a reckless conduct charge in March 2017. According to DFCS records, Mason allegedly left her children home alone, had anger issues, and abused the children. Geraldine Mason, the victim's mother, was released in April 2017 and reunited with one of her children, but requested temporary guardianship for Kwan and his twin brother, according to DFCS records. In court, the 911 call LaShirley made showed that the baby was already dead before first responders arrived.
Hey. The fucked up thing behind this is your sister too? Y'all whole family just full of hotheads. Y'all just walked around mad at everything. Hey, this is my message. If you pissed off, if you got anger issues, and you mad at something, Don't take that shit out on your kids. Why would you take that out on your kids? That shit with a bat and your sister, your little dickhead ass sister ain't do shit. Oh, nappy head ass ain't do shit. That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. Your little dickhead ass sister ain't do nothing. Bruh, if I would have seen my brother in there whooping my nephew with a bat, I'm sorry. I ain't even gonna say your name. I'm sorry. But me and you will have to fight. We will have to fight, okay? I want you to know that. We gotta fight. We have to fight. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. I hope she got the same faith that her sister getting. That's real. I'm Mr. Petty. I don't care. I hope they going through it also. I hope they going through it, 'cause that's fucked up to me.
LaShirley Morris was found guilty of murder,
Fat forehead
aggravated
ass.
assault, and cruelty to children charges, and was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after pleading guilty to murder. LaShirley's actions were horrible. However, Hoskins' reaction seemed to top it. This is Jaleel Hoskins. He is facing charges for murder in Michigan for the murder of his girlfriend, Latrice Mays. Mays, a mother of 5, disappeared in March of 2013. Her sudden and mysterious absence led to her family wanting answers and ultimately a nationwide search. Initially, Hoskins denied being involved in answers and
that boy like Fat Tyler Perry. Boy, you like a fat ass Tyler Perry, boy. Don't worry, I'm gonna put the picture up there. You ain't running away from this. You're not running away from this. I'm a big guy too, but I'm handsome. You're not. You're not handsome. I don't care. Grow a bird. That's what you need to do. Grow a bird, big dog. Grow a bird. I'm bald. Grow a bird. I see the little waves. I see the waves. You got the waves. Grow that bird, big dog. Kind of look like Rod Wave if he ain't had no bird. I'll put that picture up too. Grow a bird, man. Grow a bird so you can be handsome like me. Grow a bird so you can be handsome.
Ultimately, a nationwide search. Initially, Hoskins denied being involved with the murder whatsoever.
I have nothing to do with the murder. I have nothing to do with the disappearance.
However, Hoskins quickly changed his plea when he heard the testimonials and evidence being argued against him. First, Hoskins' own cousin took the stand.
Oh!
After the domestic or whatever happened, I guess she, after they left, she said she was going to tell the police that he stabbed her about doing it.
Doing what?
Killing her. I guess he choked her or something.
Did he say he choked her?
Yes.
Then, one of Hoskins' close friends took the stand.
Said, I did her. I need her. I need.
That what y'all out there doing in Michigan? Let me take that back. I know somebody from Michigan. That's my boy. I ain't speaking to the whole. No, I'm speaking to the whole Michigan. That's what y'all out there doing in Michigan? That man cousin and one of his close friends is telling on him? I get it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not for killing no one. I'm not for killing women, especially not kids, and especially not women. I'm with y'all. But telling, that's crazy to me. People don't understand. It's crazy to me. Telling is crazy. But 2 people took the stand. 1, but 2, that's crazy to me. And that man got an Earl Apostle shirt on. Lock him up. That's who y'all need to lock up. Lock that man up. He has an Earl Apostle shirt on. That's an L for Michigan right there. I'm sorry.
Some help.
That's crazy.
I can't carry her by myself.
Lastly, on the same day of the murder, Police dashcam footage showed them responding to a call Latrice had made in which she claimed Hoskins was abusing her. After hearing the piles of evidence against him, Hoskins was forced to change his plea. Hoskins pleaded guilty to the murder of Latrice Mays and also admitted to tampering with the evidence. Hoskins, a habitual criminal offender, decided to take Mays' life because he was afraid she would report his assault on the father of 2 of her children to the police. Hoskins was initially charged with open murder, which carries a mandatory life sentence without the possibility of parole. Mays was afraid she would not regain custody of 2 of her children if she did not cooperate with law enforcement in the assault against the children's father. Hoskins was given a maximum life sentence in prison as a repeat offender. He attacked the podium before being restrained by police. Hoskins' reaction was crazy. However, nothing could prepare you for the reaction of Ricky Hand. This is Ricky Hand.
A Springfield man possibly facing new charges tonight after he throws urine and feces on his attorney in court.
Did you just give me 40 years?
Who is facing charges for multiple robberies in Ohio.
That was
Ricky
piss
had
and
been on
shit.
a robbing spree, hitting numerous local convenience stores late at night and running off with some extra cash. However, this crime spree would soon come to an end the night he decided to try his luck with John's drive-thru. In the footage here, we can find the owner of the shop beginning to close down for the night. Little did this small business owner know, there was an armed Ricky Hand lurking the building. As Ricky began to make his way to the door, he's greeted by the owner who is armed and begins firing to scare Ricky off. After this failed robbery attempt, the shop owner called the police to inform them that there had just been a robbery attempt.
That man's a straight gangster. That's crazy.
And I shot him. He ran out the back door. I think I hit him.
It would only take a couple of days for Ricky to admit himself to a hospital in order
Hell
to treat the bullet
no.
wounds he left John's drive-thru with that night. It was here police arrested and questioned him about that night.
I did try to rob John's drive-thru. He got shot 3 times. I did the crime. I ain't gonna lie. I just wanted to.
When the case took to the
Hold
courtroom,
on, wait a minute. He got 40 years for getting shot. Now I get he was about to rob him, but this man got 40 years. I remember at the beginning he said 40 years. He got 40 years for about to rob somebody. That is hilarious. Oh my God.
Hand was sentenced to 40 years.
That is
the reason
crazy.
The judge gave Ricky such a long sentence is because they were also able to prove he was guilty for carrying out a string of robberies across Springfield, Ohio. Hand lost it when he heard that he would spend decades in jail. Hand reached for bottles of his own excrement and urine, which were hidden in an arm sling, and threw it at his lawyer in court. You can see Hand reach for the bottles of filth.
That boy smell like piss and shit. That's piss
As a
and
result
shit.
of the courtroom incident, Hand was charged with an additional 5 counts of harassment with bodily substances, 1 for his attorney and 4 for the deputies present. He's also charged with obstructing official business and retaliation. If you thought these reactions were shocking, you'd be amazed at this video.
I like these, man. I do. I ain't gonna lie. I like these. I like these. I like these a lot. If you like these, let me know. I will keep doing more of these. Matter of fact, I will start a series of these because I need something to do. I will start a series of these plus some other videos. I'll do some more scary ones because I haven't done a scary one in a while. Am I ready for a scary one? I don't know. I hate being scared. But I'm here alone by myself now. So I could do a scary, but it's daytime right now. So I have to wait. But hey, I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button if you didn't already. Subscribe for your boy. Hit that bell. Don't make me mad. Please don't make me mad. Y'all been doing good. Y'all been showing love. All that. Just don't make me mad, man. I'll see y'all on the next one. Take my shit.